Morning.
Hey, hey, hey.
Hey, good morning.
What's going on, world?
Is that Chris, the familiar Chris from a month or so ago?
It might be, brother. How are you?
Doing good, you?
Man, I'm fantastic. Thanks for being here today with us.
No, I appreciate it. Hey,
Yeah.
quick possible request. I am trying to get this up on my laptop screen, my computer screen, instead of my
Yeah.
phone.
Yeah.
Is there any way you could send the link and invite to one of my other emails by chance? I cannot forward the invite link to, I don't know why, it's just not letting me forward it.
That's interesting. Hold on one sec. I'm going to go into school. I'm going to go to calendar. I'm going to click on the link. I'm going to copy the link. And now I'm going to go to email.
It's an easy one.
Yeah, hold on one sec. Let me paste this. Let me hit paste special, match style. All right, cool. I've done it a few times. And then I'll say just link. And then what is your email, sir?
It's Brian with an I, Brian,
Yep.
J
Yep.
Mula
Yep.
at gmail.com.
That's really difficult, man.
Yeah, it might even show my name on the screen right now. So no, I appreciate it. Just that way I can have my phone if I need to cancel call, whatever, and then I can have a bigger screen here.
Man, you're good to go. I've just sent that to you.
All
And
right, appreciate it.
yeah, no worries. Welcome. Glad to have you here. So let's go to my Zoom. All right. This is a really laid back group we've got in here, Brian. So you have caused no harm and no foul to the team that are attending thus far. Today's training's interesting. Holy cow. I'm glad to have you here, man, as a first timer. Um,
Well, I've seen a lot of your content, but it's never been live.
Well, here we go. You can throw apples at me. I allow it. Um, so let's get into this. It's 9 o'clock. We're doing our insider training call. For those of you that are just joining us for the first time, these calls are recorded and then I put them into the insider training course over in school. So we've got a nice library growing. Matter of fact, the library is getting so big that I now need to go back in and consolidate the months. So January, February, March, April, like I'm going to be consolidating. So if I've done 4 trainings in each month, you can go into the whoops. You can go into the month and go look at the past ones that we've done in there. All right, cool, good. So let's get into it. I don't know. Today's topic's a little controversial. I might hurt some feelings. I don't know. I don't care. Let's talk about it because this is the real deal, man. Like, this is real stuff. Do we offer cash discounts at the point of sale? Do we not? Do we put it on our estimate? When do we bring it up? What the heck? So, to discount or not to discount? That is the question. I don't know. That came from somebody somewhere. This is the quote. That is the quote. I don't know. There's a quote out there. I'm not sure what it is. So here's the deal. You ain't going to go wrong by doing it or not doing it, but there might be a better way of doing it if you need to do it. Wow, I hope that's recorded because that was a tongue twister. Don't even think I could say that again if I tried. This quote took me 30 minutes yesterday to try to understand it because I had a life situation happen that inspired me to talk about discounts today. Let me talk about that real quick. He's a good guy. They're a great company, but they asked for a discount from Improvify to be on our platform. And I said, I can't give you a discount. It's 2,500 bucks a year, and I'm going to make you so much freaking money your head spins. And I'm not going to name him. He's a nice guy. But he kept pushing back, and he's like, but Chris, we do, and I can imagine him on his phone. We do 33 million a year. We installed 1,400 roofs last year. So I asked him the question. I'm giving you guys some real information. I'm not naming his name in case he becomes a client someday. I hope this doesn't hurt his feelings, but I got to use this. You have to understand what happened. I want a discount. Everybody gives us a discount because of how much business we do. You do 33 million a year if you've installed 1,400 roofs. The question to him was, how many of them were retail? Zero. They're all insurance? Yes. So you didn't sell any roofs. Right. Who's your finance partner? We don't offer financing. Holy cow. Now, Chris, Brian, Justin, Rick, and everybody else, I'm freaking out now. Now I'm pissed. This guy needs us. He needs help. His team needs to learn how to sell roofs at the point of sale. I'm losing my freaking mind. So instead of you doing 1,400 roofs in 2025, now we can go out with financing and retail model and sell 3,000. All he cared about was getting a discount from us to join our platform. So I said to him, okay, if I was to do that, which I'm not, because I don't give anybody a discount, I'd be discounting what we do. I'd be discounting the value of our company, just like every one of you. If you start giving discounts, you're discounting the value of what your offer is, right? Yes. So I said, well, if I strip away the deal desk, if I strip away the training, if I strip away school, if I strip away mortgage services, if I strip away the app that we're building for you, if I strip away client success management, if I strip away commercial lending, then I can give you a discount. But all I've done is stripped away the entire freaking value stack of what we do at Improvify. So what? Here's your rate sheet. Go sell. So what did I do? I said, brother, man, I love you, but I can't give you a discount because then I'd have to strip all the value of what we do away and then there'd be nothing left. He got it. He got pissed. I think I hurt his ego, but he got it at the end. So you know what I did to help him? Because I care about people more than I care about the sale. I gave him a list of 5 lenders to go and call and have financing absolutely free. And you know what they're going to do? They're going to give him a rate sheet and wish him well. They're not going to give him any support, any training, nothing. And he'll sell 1,400 freaking roofs next year because nobody's trained his team on how to sell a retail job or how to sell financing. He won't have a deal desk. He won't have secured. He won't have unsecured. He won't have the app that we're building for you. He won't have the Hey Chris AI tool that we're building for you. He won't have anything. He'll just have a rate sheet. This is what I dealt with yesterday when someone said, I want a cash discount because I deserve it. Hold on one sec. Hi, Mom. How are you? I am. I'm in a meeting. I'll call you right back. Love you. Bye. Mom's mad. Anyway, I took her call. So everything else being equal, a customer buys where he can buy cheapest. Everything is not equal. We all know what cheap gets us in the end. Our job as home improvement sales professionals is not to be cheap. It's to be the highest value, best service. Now we offer affordability for them to buy the highest value and the best service. So it's not equal. Everything else being equal, customer buys where they can buy cheapest. We know where cheap leads. Everything is not equal. 1915. It's like he saw the future. So breaking it down, everything else being equal, a customer buys where he can buy cheapest. If 2 products or services are identical in every way, quality, trust, service, convenience, the customer will naturally choose between the cheaper option. It's true. Amazon does it to us every single day. If there's 2 remarkables and they both do the same thing, and this one is $6.59 and this one's $7.59, and everything is equal, I'm buying the one that's $6.59. Not an idiot. However, everything is not equal. In reality, things are never truly equal. The price is the only factor if the customers buy, if that's their buying decision. We have to determine if it's trust, value, service, quality, the financing, the experience. That's where every one of you needs to lean in on your list. Because apples to apples, it ain't even. You have value built into your company that you're not even presenting properly. So you take factors like trust, value, service, quality, financing solutions, consumer credit center, experience of what your past customers have had, your reviews. That is your differentiating factor. And that is why you should be the highest priced whatever you sell contractor in the United States of America. Because it ain't even. What it means for you. You can't win by the price alone. I hear it all the time, Chris, I can't add dealer fees to my pricing. I'll be the highest priced contractor in the marketplace, blah, 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 blah. Dude, if you don't build in dealer fees, you're going to lose money because the lenders make 2% off of this. And they make 6% off of that. So you build the margin into your price. My cash price is $10,000. Great. Your new cash price is $10,600. You built 6% in. Why? Well, because I don't know how the consumer's going to buy. We have a consumer credit center, Mrs. Smith. Would you like to use money or use ours? What do you mean? Some of our clients like our 18-month same as cash, some like our low monthly payment option. Or we can take your cash, check, credit card, Bitcoin, horse, and carriage. It doesn't matter to me. The price is the price is the price. I'm building a margin in to cover the cost of financing within the solution. I want a cash discount. We don't discount anything here, Mr. Smith, but if you sign today, the office, blame it on the office, is allowing me to do a 5% reduction in the deal if I can get 3 referrals and a yard sign for 30 days. We negotiate, we don't do discounts because we didn't take anything off of the value of the service that we install. When you start stripping away from your roof, your system, your quality, your reputation, your trust, then we've decreased the value of what we do. I hope this is making sense. Differentiate on value. Better service, better materials, better warranties, better financing solutions. A better reputation is what you lean in on. Customers don't like to buy the cheapest option, but when the option makes them feel more confident in their decision. I buy things on Amazon because of the value stack. Back to my Remarkable. Bought this one, it was like $750. I paid $200 more than the other option because it came with a protective binder so I don't scratch it on the airplane. It came with an upgraded pen that writes in color with an eraser on it. And this is the Pro model. I had an option. I spent more. I didn't go for the cheapest because they value stacked the better option. That is how you sell home improvements now. All right, this training is freaking gold. This is a true story. This is a client of ours. I tried the cash discount. Total failure. Sales guy went right to the discount. I'm so glad you guys are here. This is going to make you so much money. Financing never stood a chance, Chris. Gonna remove that right now. So let's think about it. If you come to my house to sell me a deck and it's 20 grand and you give me a 5% discount, all I'm thinking about is the price and the discount because I'm thinking cheap and save money. If we remove the cash discount and we sell the finance options, I don't see $20,000 with a 5% cash discount anymore on the estimate. What do I see? 12 months same as cash or a low monthly payment option of $180. I'm not looking at $20,000 in a 5% cash discount anymore. I'm not even concentrating on that when you're giving me the estimate. All I'm concentrating on, if you remove that, is the 12-month same as cash or the $180 a month. I'm not even looking at $20,000. Let that sink in for a sec. If you have that big cash discount thing, we give you cash discount, we're going to give you discount, we're going to give you discount. All they're looking at is the discount to save money. We remove it. Now, if it comes up as an objection or an obstacle, then we slide it in behind the scenes. If we lean in on offering the cash discount, we're paying attention to it. We can have it, but let's not pay so much attention to it that it's just in their face. So cash discounts allow the consumer an out. We already gave them an escape route to buy cheap. We couldn't even get them excited about the upgrade for the $25,000 or the $30,000 deck that's only $29 more a month because we gave them an out to buy cheap. It wasn't even about our competitor. We gave them a cheap option to get out of the deal, and they took it. This guy sells $75,000 decks when he's showing up to sell $35,000 decks. Talk about an upsell. I always train to 20, 25, 30. He's showing up, showing a $30,000 deck, and they're walking out with a $74,000 deck, outdoor living space. They're not even buying a deck anymore. They're buying an outdoor living space that increases the value of their home And they're envisioning the kids growing up there with their friends after school, having a beer pong party when they're out of town. Yeah, they're not thinking about that. But you get my dream. They're showing up at X and they're getting them Y. So what is the appeal? The cash discount appeal is, well, it's perceived simplicity. It's what we think that we've been told that we always should do. We should offer it because it's going to help us handle objections and obstacles if they don't want to pay by cash or credit card or financing. Well, hey, Chris, man, if I offer cash discounts, I don't have to pay dealer fees. Who gives a shit about dealer fees? Dealer fees are already built into what you sell. You should never have to even talk to me or anybody about dealer fees. Why? Well, because we've already built it into our pricing. Financing is a product that's built into your home improvement. Financing is a product. So when ABC and Beacon and whoever else your suppliers are send you a price increase every quarter for 6 or 7%, you go back to your pricing module and you change the price of your product. Financing is just built into built into your product. It's just built in there in between the felt and the roof nails and the metal and the shingle. It's just built into the air conditioning lines. It's just built into the thing. So cash always equals credit. But by building it in, it does allow you for a cash discount if you have to go there to close the sale. The hidden problems of cash discounts. These are the cons that you need to know about. Reduce profitability. You're cutting your profitability and your own margins unless you do it my way, which was what? I just said it. You build 5 or 6% in, you go out and sell. I call it zero cost averaging. If you sell 100 jobs in a year and it's a $10,500 thing and we built 5% in, if 50 of them were cash jobs and we didn't give a discount, we made an extra 5 points on 50 jobs. That's a lot of money. If 25 of them were a 2% dealer fee, we made an extra 3 points. So we've made cash positive on 75 jobs, plus 5 on 50, plus 3 on 25. And let's just throw the other mix out. It's credit card, it's a promo that costs 6.25. I don't care what it is. You zero cost average your padded margin jobs and you win at the end of the year. It's a simple calculation to do to prove that this really does work. What else do we do if we give a cash discount? We attract bargain shoppers, the people that have been shopping around for the lowest bid. We've all met them. Just looking to go with the cheapest. Cool. There's a guy over there with a white van. He's not licensed and he will absolutely give it to you cheap. That's not us. Here's our value stack selling system on why we're different and how we're different. But if you're looking for affordability, and let's get cheap out of the way. You're looking for an affordable option that you can afford, Mrs. Smith? Yes, great, fantastic. Well, we have a consumer credit center. A lot of our clients like this. We got a promo option. We got a long-term option. It's a soft credit pull. We can get you approved right now with a soft credit pull with no prepayment penalty. Let's apply. And I'll give it to you real cheap. $180 a month. That's cheap. A lot cheaper than writing a check for $10,500, right? Yes, let's go. We limit our market. We limit our market because people can't upsell and cross-sell and buy more because they're just looking for cheap. Cash buyers negotiate hard. They see your discount and they sign a push to even save more. They're like, yeah, this guy's got it on his contract that they're going to give me a discount. Why is it only 5? I'm going to ask you for 10. Right? If somebody, and I'm a really good negotiator sometimes I'm just good at buying shit. But if I assume that you're just going to give me 5, what is stopping me from assuming that you might give me 10? Or do I now know that you've padded it because I'm a really good savvy buyer? Maybe I know, oh shit, this guy's already padded at 5%. I'm going to ask him for another 5. So we're setting ourselves up to get negotiated down. This is a good story. I love true stories. Stories stick, stories sell. That's why I tell lots of stories. All right. This dude is stoked. He did his first loan. Hey, man, I called you to talk to our customer. She said she had already applied for financing. She applied for 50 of the 85K because she wanted to pay the rest in cash. Cool. She wouldn't have gone for financing right now, but if it wasn't for financing, but we turned her into a yes. Awesome. Really happy so far. I closed another deal using the discount method that you talked about in your training. I offered a 5% discount if she paid cash. He did not put it on his contract. He brought it up. And because he padded his margins, none of his profitability was touched. True story from the streets, folks. He just put it in his back pocket. He didn't put it out there on a big, huge boop, 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 cash discounts available. He just had it in his back pocket and helped him close the job. True story from the streets. Rodney Webb, you're not in the discount business. Customers buy value, not price. It's so true. It's how we buy. If you discount once, they're going to expect it every single freaking time. So if it's a customer for life, or if you're in the service business and you discount them once, baby, they're waiting again. Oh, my neighbor taught me a great lesson. We have house cleaners that come and clean our house because we're too busy working to clean our freaking house. Yeah. And I said to him, I'm like, I gave him a $50 tip. And Brian, he runs Watts Construction here. He goes, why'd you do that? I said, man, they did a great job. He goes, every time they come, they're going to be expecting it now. Oh my God, dude. There's so many lessons I learned from everybody here. He's so right. I should be like quarterly giving them a bonus so they can look forward to something. I gave them a bonus right off the bat. Now, when they come next time, I don't give them, they're going to think they did something wrong. God, there's lessons in everything. Your best customers aren't bargain shoppers. They're value shoppers. And you can tie that into your story. We are not the lowest price roofer. We are not the lowest price contractor. Here's a reason why. We stand on our values. That's exactly what happened to me yesterday when that roofer guy wanted a discount. He wanted our services for free. I said, I can't do that. Then I'd be able to give you zero value in the relationship and our partnership to help you sell more jobs. Instead of offering cash discount, position financing is the way to afford the best solution. Duh. Chuck Toki. Hey guys, Chuck Toki here. All right. If we sold on price and discounts, we wouldn't even need you. From the sales rep's perspective, if we sold on price and discounts, we wouldn't even need you. So your job as a sales pro is to go out there and be needed. Instead of dropping your price, you can offer bonus services, value stack selling system once again, emphasize higher quality materials versus cheaper competitors. Oh yeah, Mrs. Smith. You can absolutely get it cheaper for them. And here's the reason why. We don't talk bad about our competitors. However, we talk about what we do differently in our company that's above and different than our competitors. We don't beat them up. You're right. They're a great company. They've been in business a long time here in town. And you know what? You probably can get a little cheaper. And here's the reason why. They don't do this, but we do this. Value stack selling system. Self-flexibility. Hey, would you rather keep your money in the account, your 401k, and not have to sell your Bitcoin? Because we offer a consumer credit center. Some of our customers like the 12-month same as cash. Some like a low monthly payment option. Hold on to your cash program. Claim to cash program. My take. Cash discounts devalue your product and service. If you slash your prices for cash, what message does that send your customers? He's going to do it every single time. How much did he build into that for him to, like that used to be car buying, right? We'd go there and we'd tell the guy, yeah, man, I'm paying cash today. Like nowadays they're like, nobody pays cash. It's $100,000. Like I'll see you in the F&I office, right? How much profit are you guys building into this? Because if I told you I paid cash and you dropped it 15 grand, now I'm going to wonder if you could have dropped it to 25 grand, right? Like that happens. Customers assume your price is flexible. They're going to begin negotiating right off the stack. So be careful how you position your value discount if you're putting on an estimate. Be very careful with that. Most homeowners prefer to keep their cash on hand. That's why we offer flexible payment options. Would you rather pay $20,000 up front, write me that big fat check, or is $180 a month or $245 a month better for you and Mrs. Smith? Tony Hody, cash buyers can still finance if you position it correctly. We can do half cash deals and half finance deals, but we don't discount them. What's the better play? Well, the better play is to make sure that you're padded, that you're protecting your margins and profitability. If you can structure it to still be profitable, there's probably usually a better way to do it. And that's by protecting your margins and how you position it at the point of sale. Offer flexible payments, no discounts. If you do have to discount, get the referrals. Use financing to create affordability without devaluing your work. The message is over and over. If needed, add in value added services so you don't have to drop your price. The worst case scenario, if you're going to offer, make sure you cover your margins. We talked about that. Negotiate the discount, 3 referrals, yard sign for 30 days. And if you sign today, is that sing or sign? Sing. Sing today. I made a spelling error. Sing, if you sign today. Yeah, I'm going to leave it. I like it. I'm going to go with it. I'm not going to fix it. You'll have this forever inside of school now. I want to have an open conversation for Q&A. See if you have any thoughts, any questions on this. I think that this is a very interesting topic. If y'all want to, if there's any questions, we can open it up right now just to have a general discussion. And as a reminder, all these calls are recorded and the deck is going to be inside of school. So if there's salespeople in your organization that may get some value out of this, send them on over to school and be like, dude, you got to go listen to this whole conversation Scoville had on discounting cash. Like it all makes sense. So any questions from the field? Anybody got anything they want to talk about?
Hey, Chris, not a question as much as a statement. So we operate in a state where it's actually illegal to offer cash discounts.
Okay.
We cannot legally show on a contract the price difference between financing and cash. That's how consumer law is in my state. So, but I think your overall messaging is really great in terms of coupons or discounts in general.
Yep.
So I'd be curious to know, because I think it's related, right? They're kind of cousins. So like cash discount, okay, we can't do that. We do occasionally offer coupons or we'll bundle services or whatever. So how do you like to position the fact that maybe there is a discount floating out there? Maybe I published a coupon.
Yeah. So if we show up and we ask the question, Mr. or Mrs. Smith, how would you like to pay? Would you like to use your money or would you like to use ours? And they go, well, we'd really like to use ours. We've got the money saved up. We've been saving up for this fantastic home improvement forever. We can't wait to just spend our money with you. Do you guys offer any coupons? That's when I would probably bring that up because our price is our price is our price. And if you got it in your back pocket and you've really pushed nicely and introduced your consumer credit center and they're just not interested in the 18-month same as cash or the low monthly payment option or using the equity in their home because we also do secured loans and they really have been saving up for this thing and they love you and they've established the value and they're not looking to beat you up is when you can say, you know what, Mr. Smith, that's a great point. We actually have a discount or a coupon that we can allow for customers that are ready to move today. Here it is. So I think if you've really established your value and they're not beating you up, but they're really saying, hey, we've been saving for a long time. We're not interested in financing, but thank you for the offer. Then it would be appropriate time to whip out the discount or I keep calling it discount. My apologies for your state laws, your coupon pricing, because they're going to find the coupon anyway. If you've got it posted somewhere, they're going to feel like, why didn't he offer that to me? Well, we offered you financing solutions and you kindly said, no, you're good. And if they push is when you would bring out the coupon. We just don't put it up front. It's kind of like, hey, if you move today, here's your coupon. Let's try to keep our pricing and our margins where they are. And then if it comes to a push for an obstacle or objection, then we can bring in the coupon.
Yeah, and one thing that we've been doing it for a few years now, is we've always built a minimum of a 5% margin buffer in every single price that we offer.
Yep.
Now, the nice thing here is that some consumers, a lot of them know that we can't offer differences in pricing between cash and financing, so they never ask.
Yep.
So if they do come with cash, a lot of times, as you mentioned, 10 minutes ago, then you have a 5% margin bonus, and that helps your profitability on those jobs where maybe you have to sell tight.
Yeah.
But we started doing that, and I will say to the rest of the group, it's been such a strong thing. I even usually, like, if a customer says, oh, hey, I decided I'm going to pay with my credit card, I don't even upcharge them for that either, because I've typically got my sales guys building that stuff in on the front end. And it does give you some wiggle room if there's a small mistake or whatever too, so.
Yeah, and to that point, I like this is why it's so good to be part of this group. We could talk about real shit here that the lenders can't even talk about. Yeah, New Jersey's got some crazy laws up there, man. You can't even pump your own gas in New Jersey. So I had a contractor put, oh my God, the poor guy, new to financing, probably didn't come to my training. He had cost of contract, dealer fee X, total price Y. And he got audited by the lender, and they charged him back that dealer fee, and he's now on a red flag list. You cannot have the merchant fee, the dealer fee, the pricing in addition to, it has to just be one price all in. So that is why when I train contractors on how to build margin integrity, I call it. So I'm not saying you're building dealer fees and merchant fees and credit card swipe fees. We call it margin integrity into your jobs. We're taking an average. If the dealer fee is 2% here on all these great programs, and the dealer fee is 6% on this program, let's add them together, divide it in half, and build that approximately into the job for your margin. Because the zero cost average at the end of the year is going to show that you won, your customers won, you didn't lose any money, you protected your profitability, and you offered great financing solutions no matter what the customer wanted to do. Cash always equals credit, period. Chris, are you up in Upper Saddle River? What part of Jersey are you in?
We're actually southern New Jersey.
Gotcha.
We're in the suburbs of Philadelphia.
Okay, cool, good. Eagles. I'm sorry. I probably just made somebody from the Midwest upset. I'm sorry. Awesome. Good. Well, I really I enjoyed this training. This was fun. This is like the real stuff that your competitors aren't here, which is really great. And you know, I get these stories all the time, and it inspires me to do stuff like this. So hopefully you got some value out of this one. I'm going to drop this training over in school. I don't know if you know this, but I'm going literally bananas. It's March Madness, and I'm doing 25 days of obstacles and objections, and I'm loaded it into school in the March Madness bucket. So I'm just like putting stuff in there and scripts and role play scripts for your team. So if you haven't had a chance to go see that in school, it's called March Madness. I'm breaking down 25 obstacles and objections. I'm doing videos, scripts, and role play scenarios in the PDFs inside of school. So feel free to go over there and check that stuff out. And otherwise, we will see you on next week's Insider Training Call here at Improvify. Have a blessed day, and thank you all for attending. Have a good one.
Thanks, Chris. Appreciate it.
See ya.
Over and out. See you. Bye-bye.